I had to record this because this is the face that keeps popping up. Because somebody's working on it now. Because now to prove shaken baby syndrome, the color of the eyes, they're like a amber. It's a bright orangey brown. Okay, so they're trying to replace it. So what I did when I noticed it last night before I lay down is I took her out where it was, and then I did a screenshot and I put the right one back in. And then on the other one, I put this, right? They came in, took it out, and put her in there. And one of them I was able to remove. But this one I noticed that it's part of they did the whole thing. But the one that's in my thing, this is the one I took off. This one is in my photos, okay? See the color of the eyes? That's shaken baby syndrome. Whoever it is trying to make sure things stick on Andrade. I don't care about Andrade. I care for justice for Autumn. But there's got to be a way that they're going to try to use his face and put it in there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to try to do it. See? Look at that. It can be done. But guess what? That wasn't my baby. Can nobody tell me what my baby's supposed to look like? That's asinine. You know? She had a condition. And they didn't follow through. Like I was irresponsible. They had all the documentation. And she had scheduled regular visits to make sure that it wasn't like once a year, once every 6 months. It wasn't like that. Close together to make sure that her skull was expanding evenly and at the same rate as her brain was growing. Think of how fast a kid grows. That's not, but in 6 to 9 months, that's how she would look if they ignored it. This would be sunk in. This would be expanded. That means this part of her brain is shut down. It's sealed, and the only side that that goes across the brain has still had room, so it shifts, and that's how babies end up with ill-shaped or ill-formed heads. She was ignored, all because I believe somebody was shaking her, and they were scared because the symptoms are damn near the same, except for the eyes. The eye sockets swell. That's why when I looked at these pictures, like, what's wrong with my baby's eyes? But in my research, these are all altered. But eventually they're going to put bright eyes. All they're doing is irritating me. I know what my baby looked like, and I'm not trying to exonerate Andrade. He shouldn't have had to call twice to find out. He should have walked her to the hospital if he had to. You know? But this railroad was so damn tight. I am so proud of myself. Not done with it yet. It's incomplete. But I am proud of myself. I'm going to go through it fast because this is only going to be a 5-minute video. So I'm just going to be clicking. And put that there. That's a Code of Science on Investigation. I'll leave the link if you ever want to get into it. But I'm preparing this for the Attorney General, not the deputy. I'm done with him. But this is and the characters involved in this, and how beyond reasonable doubt was planted that whoever attempted to reopen it wasn't going to change anyone's circumstances except for the person that they wanted to. He must have wanted to call her that bad, you know. But the ill thing about all that, they didn't pay attention to my baby. See that? Same symptoms as shaken baby syndrome. My mama